I was on TikTok a few days back and I came across a video. In the video which I watched, the person was disencouraging people from mentioning the country where they live today. You know that question is number 9 in a DV application form. So this person was telling people if they are living within Gulf countries, not to mention any country where they live if they are in a Gulf country. You know that question is number 9. Requires you to mention the country where you live today. So this person was telling people that if they mention that, for example, that they live in Qatar, in case you are selected, they will ask you the police clearance. Yes, it is right. They will ask you the police clearance in any country where you stayed for more than 6 months. They will ask you the police clearance from that country. So there is no reason why you don't mention the country where you live when you are still there. So there is no reason why you mention, for example, you are in Qatar. You are living in Qatar today. And for you put Uganda. You have your passport. It shows they can detect you that by the time you applied that you were in this country. So they will ask you the police clearance of that country, basing on the visa stamps which are in your passport. So most of you, you know, you have new passports and they have those visas. So how would you explain that in case you are selected, you go for interview and they ask you that there is this stamp, you were in this country within this period and you did not bring the police clearance? How could you explain that one? So, my dear friend, viewers, let no one disencourage you from mentioning the country where you stay now, because it has no effect for your selection, first of all. And if you know you apply DV lottery and you are going back in your country, maybe when you are not coming back, make sure before you go, you get the police clearance of that country before you go back. If you know that you are going back, I don't come back. So you go, make sure you go with the police clearance from that country. There is no way the police, they can refuse to give you the police clearance when you are not a criminal. Maybe the person who was telling people is a runaway or is illegal in one of these countries. That's why he was telling people not to mention those countries. So me, I'm telling you, if you know you applied, when you know that you are leaving the country where you are now. So before you go, make sure you get the police clearance. And if you know you are not coming back in that country, go with your police clearance. It will still be valid because they say the police clearance should be valid for 6 months. So go with your police clearance with you so that you don't get problem in case you are selected, because you will need to either come back or to find a way of getting the police clearance of that country where you were before. By the time you applied, you have to be with that police clearance. Let no one deceive you not to mention the country where you live, because in case they can detect that one, which is very easy, basing on your passport. They can know that in this period you were in this country. So they can ask you, for you say you are not there yet in your passport, there is that visa. How will you explain that one? Okay, enjoy the video.